else you might want. I ran the numbers on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got a trailer here. If you want that, we'll wiggle it out of here and load you up.
You know, if for that price, I don't see how I can say no. Who would turn down a fine Chevy engine, right? It's going to be the best day ever, and I don't know if y'all know that or not, but it's true for me that every day when I wake up, I realize that today is going to be the best day ever, and it is. Every day it's like, oh, this was the best day ever. It might have something to do with my expectations. I don't know. But anyway, so I went down to see Charles Dyer yesterday. He's a cool guy. He allowed me to acquire from him, I should probably just say he gave me this. He gave me this very nice mowing machine. Now, I had a bush hog, but a bush hog is like a lot more than I need. A bush hog is such that if you can drive over it, it'll chop it up. Like if there's a tree and you can get your tractor to run over the tree, the bush hog will grind it up. That's what they're made for, which is a little more than I need for the little bit of mowing. You know, I've got some places that need to mow, and like there's a yard across the street. You can see the grass is about navel high, or even like over here. Mostly I don't have any trees to mow down with stuff like that. He had this, he called this a finish mower. And it's a nice one, just look at it. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is just grease it all up and make sure everything is free. You know, it's been sitting out for a while, and it could be that some of these, see there's grease fittings in these little leg turners and all that stuff. So at some point I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that today though, because I got other stuff to do. For example, some of y'all know I've got that Rambler that I got out of the garage the other day, and I've got a motor that Todd built that's going to go in it, and I've got another motor in here that I got from a race car driver up in Maine. And when I got that motor in here, I could walk in here and we could look at it. I didn't get a lot of things, like for example, I didn't get an oil pan, and I didn't get head bolts. Well, I got some head bolts, but I'm not sure I got them all. And in both of those motors, I'm missing the little rod that works the fuel pump on the side of the engine, and exhaust manifolds. Now, the Rambler is running stock exhaust manifolds from a Chevy truck, vintage about 74, and I haven't found yet, or don't know of any headers that I could put on there that would match up with the exhaust. Well, along with this motor, Charles gave me these nice exhaust manifolds back here, which are, you know, one side dumps out the back at an angle and the other side dumps down, and he had a set of those. So if need be, I have these to replace those with, and then I have these which are also the same. These actually aren't as pretty, but, and then he gave me here's a vintage valve cover, which is, if you can find some of these old orange Chevrolet vintage valve covers, they're pretty cool. This one isn't embossed with Chevrolet, but it's still pretty cool. And in this pile there's a harmonic balancer or two, and there's a water pump or two, and there's a whole bucket of bolts and nuts and little pieces like the piece that I was talking about that works the fuel pump. So this manifold I'll never use, probably nor will anyone else ever use this old 2-barrel manifold, and it's heavier than an anchor. But you know, stuff like this cover for your me and my brain searching for the word thermostat, and these little things here where you screw those into the manifold, which sucks the air out of here, which is you have a PVC valve in there, and just different stuff. There might be stuff on that I need. The bell housing, cast iron bell housing for a Chevy truck. I have one of those already, but I believe this one might be lighter than the one I have, and I have thought about the idea of possibly converting that Rambler over to a 5-speed straight shift, which it's my understanding Rusty Acres has one of those 5-speed straight shifts. So that's it. There's just a lot of possibilities. And oil pan, that engine in the garage there doesn't have an oil pan. The oil pan on that engine, it's a 69 engine. It comes out, the dipstick is on the other side, and these have a little wedge, a little part like that right there. And on some of the Chevy motors, that comes out one side, on some that comes out the other side, and the one that's in there, it comes out on the other side. And this may be, he said it came out of a 65 truck. I don't know if it's a 65 engine or not. And that's the other thing. He said it's a 350, but he didn't know for sure. And I looked up under here, and I believe this is a 327. But if it's a 65 engine, it'll have the flat top pistons, which is, anytime you can get an old pre-70s Chevy engine with the flat top pistons, to me, that's like gold, because I like them. That's why that hot rod motor sounds better than some of these other motors, is because it's got the different pistons in it. But anyway, I'm getting away from myself, because what I'm here to do today is to unload that, and I'll take it back there and put it where the other one was, and then when I get back to it, I'll grease everything up, unload this, and this is going to be something I need to find a place for. And I may sit that engine on a roller dolly and put it down there along with all these parts for now. Yes. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today.